Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Precious Malaji. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope that you are living the life that you want to live. I trust that you are peaceful with yourself and with everyone around you. I also trust that you're not giving a damn about what people think about you, and also you are doing the best that you can with whatever and however way you can. Today I want to talk about how I resigned and got fired at the same time, and it depends on how you look at it. I don't know if I resigned or if I got fired. You'll be the judge of that. Please let me know if I resigned or got fired in the comments below. So guys, I had been working for this accounting firm for 6 months, and I must say that before I got into the company, I was already an entrepreneur, so I was already doing my own thing. Okay, so I just wanted to be employed because of the title and also because of the pressure that I was getting from home. You know, I mean, you went to school and now you tell us that you do not want to work. Yo, try telling that to your grandmother and grandfather. Yo. Yeah, so I think that's one of the reasons why I was so pressured to get a job, because my grandparents just wanted me to work, hey? And if I had told them that I got a job at the bank, yo, that's a party. So I was already an entrepreneur when I got the job, and I was already doing enough money, man, you know? So I just had pressure of having a job and also having a title and wearing high heels and telling everyone that I'm employed, you know. So I get called by this company for an interview. I go to the interview, and obviously my name is Precious Malaji. I get the job. I always get things done. So I get the job and I start working immediately. I think it was the following Monday, and I must say I enjoyed working for that company. The environment was nice. You know, there's nothing as nice as working for a company where everyone is productive, everyone seems like they're enjoying their job. You know, like there is no negativity amongst us, and it was all ladies. Although the owners were male, but the office, the manager was female, the cleaner was female, like my colleagues were female. It was nice. It was a very nice setting. I really enjoyed the environment. We laughed a lot. We had a lot of fun together. We used to go out together. It was fun. There I also met one of my closest friends there. So it was nice, guys. So for the first 3 months I was a trainee, and I'm a very fast person. So by the second week, I already knew everything about what has to be done in the company. So I got the job, and remember, I'm also an entrepreneur in the background, but I love the job. Man, I'm wearing high heels, you know, and now somehow you are unavailable. You are unavailable because yes, the men are Precious. You are unavailable because now Precious is employed. You know, you're no longer so available to everyone because you are employed. So I really enjoyed the job. I was an assistant accountant, and I have to say that I was somehow annoying, depending on how you look at it. If you're not ready for me, I was too much, and if you were ready for me, I was actually necessary in the company, because I was one of those people who was always raising their hands. Remember, I was there for 6 months, but each and every meeting, set up meeting with the director because we really need to discuss something. You know, I was one of those people who, like, I didn't just want to do the job. You know, I wanted to contribute somehow. So I used to come up with strategies. I used to come up with ways we can do some other things. And guys, it was proper things. Hey, it was marketing strategy. It was how we can get more how we can get more clients. It was proper things. So if you were not ready for me, I was too much. But if you were ready for someone like me, I was necessary, because I was young. I think I was the youngest at that point in the whole company, because the company had a lot of different branches. So every now and then we'd meet for a meeting, and I was, you know how annoying those people are. I was one of those. So yeah, I just didn't wanna do the job. Like if I felt like there's something that we can do differently, I voiced it out. So after 3 months, now my contract changed to being a trainee to being a proper assistant accountant. So, and by the way, I negotiated my salary, which is something that I advise you to do. You must negotiate your salary. Negotiate your salary. So I was one of those girls who negotiated their salary. Don't just take whatever is written in the contract. Negotiate. If you're not happy with the figure, hey, negotiate. Talk about it. So I was one of those girls who negotiated their salary. From trainee to actual assistant accountant, my salary doubled. So that was fun. So now, guys, one thing I didn't like about the whole setup was the routine. You wake up at the same time every day. You drive to work at exactly the same time, and you're using the same road. So you're gonna be meeting the very same people every day. Some people you meet them, you don't even know them, but now you start greeting them. So actually after the second month, I was like, yo, guys, I'm not sure if this is for me. So yeah, you're greeting people on your way to work. You park your car at exactly the same parking spot. You get into the office, have the exact same conversations with your colleagues over tea. You discuss what happened yesterday on TV, your generations, your isibaya, and then you actually do the job, which is the very same job that you did yesterday. It's the very same job that you did last week. It's the very same job that you did 2 months ago. So that was already getting a bit frustrating for me, and I don't like routines. Like even now, I'm using public transport, but then I do not want a special transport. To everyone who keeps on suggesting that I must get a special transport, no, I'm not getting a special transport because I don't like being boxed, man. I don't like the fact that at 5 o'clock a.m. or 6 a.m. I have to be at this place at the exact same time the whole week because my transport must collect me from there. I don't like the fact that at 5 p.m. I must close my doors because 5 minutes past 5 the transport needs to find me waiting. I just don't like it. I like my own freedom. I like my own space. I just like doing things whenever I want to do them. So yeah. So that was already becoming a problem, and mind you, my strategies were not being implemented, and as I said, it's proper strategies. My voice was not being heard, and I think somehow that also drained me. So I had decided that I'm gonna resign. My grandparents are probably gonna be mad at me for this, but I'm resigning. I can't, I just need to continue with my own thing. So, and again, I just didn't feel like I was fulfilling my purpose, I just feel like it was selfish actually, because you are going to work, you are getting a salary instead of actually running a business and employing other people so that they're able to put food on their table, So I was somehow bored, frustrated because I was not being heard. I was bored. I was frustrated because my suggestions were not being implemented or even discussed. And number 3, I just didn't feel fulfilled. I just felt like I was supposed to do more. I'm supposed to do more. So I remember it was a Friday. I drafted my resignation letter in the morning and I sent it to the director. Okay, go to work, same routine in the morning, right? The morning of Friday. I get to work, do my job, go back home. Monday, and remember, according to my contract, it says that I need to serve 30-day notice. Well, that's what's written in the contract, or maybe it's my English or whatever, but according to my understanding, it means that if you resign, you're gonna be working for another 30 days. And I think that's fair. It's fair for me and it's fair for the owner or for the business, because now they have time to do the interview, get someone else if they need someone else, and things like that. They really have time. And if you're someone who has a prominent position, you have time to actually train the next person who's going to be taking over from you. I think 30 days is a fair enough time. According to the contract, that's what it said. And yeah, I was happy with that. Okay, come Monday, I'm supposed to now serve my 30 days at work. Hey, I get to work and I can feel I can feel the tension in the office, you know. You know when you get in the office and you can feel. That's why we are really spiritual people, guys. We are spiritual beings because nothing really happens without our knowledge. Nothing really happens. Like, we can sense things. You can always sense things, even though you can't really pinpoint that this and this is happening, but you can always sense things. And the more you become aware of your spirituality, the more you're able to tell what different feelings mean and how you must actually act according to those signals that the universe is sending. Okay, story for another day. So I get to the office, things are tense, man. I can feel, man, something is just not ending up here. Okay, I have my just as I'm having my tea, the manager is like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Huh? What am I doing here?" "Yes, what are you doing here?" "I came here to work. According to what I was told, I'm not supposed to let you in the office." "Why?" "Because your resignation is effective immediately." Hey, my resignation is effective immediately. According to the contract, it says 30 days. But now, my resignation is effective immediately. Guys, why couldn't they just call me and say, "Hey, don't even bother. Don't come to work, you know? Send me an email, something, you know, something." But why? So yeah, I was just shocked about that. I was not happy. I was not frustrated. I was not sad about it. But I was just shocked in the manner that they handled it. I mean, you cannot receive a resignation letter, keep quiet the whole weekend, even if it's a Sunday, guys. Just send that girl something. Keep quiet the whole weekend. Wait for her to come on Monday and tell her that actually your resignation is effective immediately. I thought that was cold, and I was a good employee, you know. The least you could do is inform me in time so that I don't waste 2 hours of my morning coming to work for you and not actually working for you. You know, so I felt that was a bit cold. I was not sad about it. My colleagues were very sad about it because as I said, the environment was very nice, guys. My employees were my colleagues. My colleagues were one of the best people to work with. They were so supportive. So knowing them, I know that they somehow wanted to throw me a bye-bye patinyana, you know, because we always celebrated something. We always had something to celebrate, and we always celebrated one another. So they were so sad for me, but yeah, they were so sad for me because of the way that things are being handled. And I must say that a majority of them knew that I was actually resigning. They knew. I told them that, "Yo guys, I mean, I can't take this anymore. I'm actually going to resign." And I resigned. And yeah, that's what happened, guys. I got to work, and the manager told me that I'm not supposed to be there because my resignation is effective immediately. So I had to pack my belongings and go. So guys, tell me in the comments, did I resign or was I fired? I'm not sure. Hey, I'm not sure. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. Please do subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and tell me, was I fired or did I resign?